Every day at this factory, up to 1,900 washing basins, toilet cisterns and bowls are manufactured from clay, ready to be installed in our bathrooms. The process starts with mixing the clay. Different types of clay are loaded into a large bin. The clay is then mixed with water in a huge ball mill and transported in pipes to the main factory. The clay is squeezed into molds. When it comes out of the molds, the items are fettled, cleaned, and moved into huge dryers. Once there is only 10% water left in the clay, the unit is inspected once more and taken for glazing. Now they are ready to be taken to the firing section, where the clay machine operator is in charge. Here, the units are put into a huge oven called a kiln and baked for 17 hours at around 1,200 degrees. At this stage, the items can easily crack and chip, and the kiln operator carefully loads the kiln trolley. To balance the heat inside the kiln and to prevent items from exploding, it is important to have different sizes and items on each trolley. The items are placed onto heat-resistant surfaces to prevent them from sticking to the trolley. The kiln operator also has to ensure that the items do not touch each other. Much can go wrong during the firing process. Up to 84 kiln carts are rotated over a 24-hour period. The kiln operator gives the cart a batch number and records each item that is loaded. Once the kiln cart is loaded, a worker removes any dust particles that might have landed on the item. Now the cart is taken onto a lift and pushed into the kiln. Here it will join other carts. Each cart stays inside the kiln for roughly 17 hours. While he does not need more than a grade 12, he needs to be physically fit and enjoy practical and manual work. Much can go wrong during the firing process, and every 16 minutes, the kiln operator goes into the monitoring room where he monitors and adjusts the kiln temperature and pressure. He will also carefully record the progress of each kiln cart. If something goes wrong, the kiln operator has to respond with good judgment. After 17 hours, the kiln cart emerges from the other side of the kiln. The heat has baked and calcified the clay, which is now changed into a very hard substance. The heat also turns the glaze into a shiny, smooth coating that is water resistant. Once the kiln operator has checked each tray and ensured that there are no cracks or other imperfections, the offloader takes the items off the kiln cart.